morning, my friends. I've been missing in action, kind of, sort of. This time change has took a toll on me. Today is Thursday, and I'm just now feeling more like myself. It could be that, and those puppies are keeping us up at night. I got to do something with those puppies. They're getting mobile, okay? I can't have that. I mean, I'm glad they are, but they gotta move. If they can't stay and be little bitty chubbers on their pallet and they start moving around, they gotta go out. If you know what I mean. First cup of coffee. Sorry for the slurp. It's slurping good, though. Okay, well, since I spoke with you, I don't know, had I finished that corner to corner last time we talked? I don't think I had, but I'm finished with it now. I worked and worked and worked, and that little area that I told you I only had that much of, well, as wide as that thing was, it took me a while, but I got it done. And now I started weaving in the ends, and I've got maybe, I can't even give you a percentage because I haven't gotten that much, but I've been working on it. I have a lot more to go. Maybe a quarter of it done, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, I had to get back to my videos because I'm sure y'all are wondering what happened to that girl. Well, I'm here. I'm still kicking. I did start another project because my corner to corner is finished. My granny stitch blanket is finished. I only have that one blanket that I'm finished, except I'm just putting the squares together. So, well, I'm not finished, but I'm finished with the squares. So I found a new item that I wanted to make. And I'm going to link it in the description, the tutorial for it. I know most of y'all have seen it. It's Cinnamon Stitches, her premiere week that she posts, I guess, yearly now. It's one of her creations. So this is certainly not a tutorial, and I'm going to link her tutorial. I just wanted to tell you about it, and I want to show you the yarn that I chose. So it's called the Pico, P-I-C-O, I don't know, Pico shirt or Pico sweater or Pico throwover, or I'm not sure, but it's P-I-C-O, and it was posted Friday. Yeah, last Friday. This is the yarn I'm using. It's the Premier Painterly Everyday Worsted Painterly Anti-Pilling Everyday. Boy, I need my coffee. Worsted Painterly. But, okay, so I have almost finished one panel, and this is what it looks like. And it's made up of 2 panels. And pretend this is your shoulder. It goes over your shoulder. You got 2 panels, right and left. And then you sew it together in the back and up the front to wherever high you want it. And it's interesting stitch. I've never heard of it. I've never made it. Have y'all heard of the Pico stitch? I'm sure y'all have. But me being a newbie, I haven't. So I have I'm working on my final row here. And then I have 2 more. This one and 1 more, and then I'm switching. Oh, gotta wake up. I'm switching to the other panel. Excuse me. I didn't finish my sentence. All right, what have you guys been up to this week? The week is going by, huh? It's Thursday already? Oh, I went to the doctor yesterday. It was a dermatologist. And she looked at my hands. She didn't say much about my hands. But she looked at my feet and she said, I've been told that it's psoriasis. I had a biopsy, okay? She looked at him and she said, it may be psoriasis, but I believe you have a fungus. Either just a fungus or psoriasis with a fungus. Ugh, thought of that. Nasty. I keep my feet clean. It's not that I'm nasty, but just fungus. I don't want a fungus. Ugh, that's disgusting. Okay, so I've had this for so long. I'm willing to do whatever. Let's try that. Because this medicine that the doctor gave me is really not helping much. A little bit, I have to say, but so this new doctor is going to give me some kind of drops that you put 2 or 3 drops on your toenails twice a day. One of the times a day, it needs to be whenever you have had your shower or your bath, whichever you take, and your feet have been in water and they're warm and they're damp, and then you put the drops on. The other one you can just put it on. The second time of the day, whether it's morning or evening. Excuse me. Well, they don't have that medicine here in these pharmacies. I don't know what it is, but it must be unusual, or I don't know. But it's got to come from the bigger town, Lubbock. So, okay, no problem. They're going to ship it to me. So, I wasn't paying attention to my phone last night because I had a late appointment. I was there till a little after 3, so I didn't think the pharmacy would be contacting me that late in the day. So I missed a couple of calls from that pharmacy in Lubbock that wanted to ship it to me. So I'm calling them back this morning. It is a little after 8. So I will be calling them back and setting that up. And then I have a new medicine for my hands too. I don't know what it is, but it's coming from Lubbock. So I guess I'm a mess of a patient that I have to have medicine shipped in. Okay? Crazy. That is fine coffee today. Okay, friends, that's the health update. So, apparently, it's not the yarn causing my hands. Although that's medicine I was using for my hands. I'm going to show it to you. No, it's another medicine I take. I need more coffee. Triamcinolone. What it is a steroid, really. And that has been helping my hands. But this lady says, this new doctor, dermatologist specialist, so let's go with that, right? Says, I'm going to have a cream for my hands. A very greasy, thick cream. Yuck. And I'm supposed to use it twice a day. How am I going to crochet, friends, if I put a thick, greasy coating on my fingers? I don't know. That don't sound good, does it? I don't know. The nighttime will be no problem. I can just put it on and I can put a glove on and go to bed. But I don't know. We'll see. But she also said I have some rough spots on my feet, not my toes. She said, put that cream on the patches on your feet, not your toes, but put some of that on there too. And I got to go back in 2 weeks to see how I'm doing. She said, I don't expect a big improvement because she told me it'll take a whole year I'll be on drops on my toes a whole year. Not the kind of news you want to get. That's a year out of my life that I might be hindered. Well, if it's just, she said I don't have to do a year for my hands, of course, so maybe it'll be all right. Just my feet. And I don't crochet with my feet. So we're good, right? We're good. Okay, I guess, okay, that is the health update. Now, what I want to do is I want to turn you around. And not around. You saw my yarn. Oh, the colorway. It's called Fireside. Well, I'm not as happy with it worked up as I thought I would be. I didn't realize there was so much. The blue and the orange stood out, but there's not a lot of blue and orange. Well, there's a lot of orange, but there's not a lot of blue. So I'm not too happy with the colorway, but that's okay. It's turning out better than when I first started. The colorway, I mean. Okay, let's put y'all's heads down. Let's see. I think you can see okay. Okay, friends. The hook of the day. Well, maybe I should do the hook of the day before I put your heads down. I want to talk a little bit about it. Okay. I either get it too much, not it. Okay, here's the hook of the day. It's my metal streamline furls, which I love, love, love. This is the eye hook. I've been using it this morning, and it's so warm. Your hand warms it up. When you first pick it up, it's cold. But when you work with it, it gets so warm. Okay, now let's put your heads down. That's my hook of the day, friends. Let's see. Has that got it, friends? I'm talking to you like you're going to answer me. Answer me in the comments. But this is just a chit chat, patty whack, less crochet. Chit chat, patty whack. So yeah, friends, I have been so tired. Been going to bed early, and it's light at 7 or 7:30. I went to bed last night at 6:45. I was just so tired. This yarn, Cinnamon Stitches, says this is the yarn that she used, and she says it is just yummy yarn. You can wash it and dry it over and over and over and over, and it holds up, and it's great. It looks just like this. So I know most of y'all, well, some of y'all watch Cinnamon Stitches. This is that Pico stitch. You make little knots. These are Picos. I guess you can see that. Little Picos, little knots. I think I need to pull you up here a little. I want to make sure I am in frame. Okay, that's better. Now I don't have to stretch so far. It's real easy. It's the Pico stitch and single crochets. I mean, that's a pretty easy pattern. Well, I said that and I can't even do a single crochet. There it is. So, she has a lot of tutorials from last week. Last week was her premiere week. This is what caught my eye, though. Of course, when I get finished, I'm going to showcase it on here and show y'all how it turned out. But when you go look at her video, I'd encourage you to at least go look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see how the drapiness of it. It's very flowing. It's very drapey. It would be a nice thing to wear out in the office, or, you know, it's kind of a little dressy because you put this over something, over your shirt, your pants, or your skirt, or whatever you're wearing. Yeah. Now, I have made some boo-boos on this. I will tell you, I've had to rip out till I got the flow of the pattern, because you have set that right before you do the Pico, you chain 3, and then after you do the Pico, you chain 5. So if you get those messed up, you're in trouble. Let me move you a little. Oh, and I have messed up, but I really wanted this to turn out great. So when you come back, or when I came back on the next row, of course I saw my mistake, and being me, I ripped it out and fixed it. But you can't get too far until you find your boo-boo, because when you come back down that row, you're going to see it. Oh, folks, I'm already feeling better since I had this coffee. It's so good. We had to get a new grinder, coffee grinder. Our other one, I think I told y'all before, I have had 2 Cuisinart coffee grinders break on me. And oh, my husband loved it. Well, I loved it too, but if it's going to break after a year, I mean, don't they have a longer life than that? So I bought a different one, and he is not happy with it. I'm not real happy with it either. I have to grind 2 different little, I can't talk. It only holds a certain amount of beans, okay? Let me put it that way. So I have to grind some, dump it out into the filter and in the coffee pot, and grind a little bit more. So I don't like it either. So I have been getting it either too strong or too weak. So this morning, he's still asleep. This morning I got it just right, I think. See these stitches, friends? See how uniform they are? That's one reason I love this hook. And it's got a little point on the tip. Not a real sharp point, but definitely it has a point. Well, I don't know if you can see it. Hope I'm in frame. It has a point, and you can get into that Pico stitch real easily. And I've been trying out those zing hooks on this too. The problem that I have found with the zing hooks, oh, they make beautiful stitches, friends. That's not the problem, okay? The head is rounded. There's no point on it. And getting into these Pico stitches is not easy. With this little pointy point, I can just get right in there. With that rounded head, sometimes I've had to pull that apart to get to it. That isn't good. We'll talk about slowing you down. These little Pico stitches with this pointed little crochet hook, if the operator would do it right, can just get right through it. So I am drinking coffee. What are you guys drinking? Are y'all in frame? I think you are. Or do you have a drink? Get one. Pause this thing. Go get you something. Iced tea or lemonade or... Uh-oh, see, I did too many on that. I was thinking about lemonade. Okay, what you do is you chain 3 and you go into that stitch and you make a Pico. So officially I have been crocheting over a year now. And I have learned a lot, and there's a lot to learn still. Crochet is just kind of like a world all its own, I think. And I stepped into it, and uh-oh, that's my mama dog wanting into her babies. Hold on, friends, I have to go let my mama dog. Hi, friends. I'm back. Yes, that was mama dog. Oh, she was ready to get in there to the babies. And while I was gone, it was a second to you. It was a few minutes to me. I made her morning peanut butter sandwich. Louis said, that's not anything. That's not going to fill her up. I said, well, if you ate a peanut butter sandwich, especially if you had 2 of them, I bet you would be full. Okay, Pico stitch, Pico, Pico. Did I tell you on this? Did I tell you Cinnamon Stitches, Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches, isn't that her name, Jennifer? She told everybody on her video she made a 3X in this. You can make it any size you want to, and she tells you how and all about it. She has great tutorials. If you've ever watched one, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, she made a 3X, and she said 6 made her sweater top. And it's, you know, it's not going to be real hot. It's something you could wear in the spring, although these are not spring colors. Duh. I don't know what I was thinking. That's okay. Fall's coming one of these days. It's okay. I like the color. It's okay. Might not have been what I would have originally picked if I'd have been thinking, but it fooled me when I looked at that online. I don't know what I was thinking. If this turns out as well as hers did, and I don't know why it wouldn't, I'm gonna get some more of this yarn, a different color, and make another one. If I love it, why not? That Cinnamon Stitches has it going on over there, doesn't she? Wow. Yeah, I have my favorites to watch on YouTube, and that's one of them. Her and Llama Mama Kayla. Bless her heart. You know, she's going through that loss of her fingers. I'm going to link her over there, under there too. Why not? She has that Raynaud's. She has had 7 fingers amputated. She has, on her right hand, she just has her thumb left, and on her left hand, she just has her pinky and her thumb left. What an inspiration she is. If y'all know about her, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go check her out. You won't be sorry. The sweetest lady. For sure. Okay, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? No, I think that's just 4. Oh, me. Y'all ever do that? I don't know if it's a colorway or I hadn't had enough coffee, but it didn't, even though I counted them, it did not look right. Now, I know that's right, and I counted them. Yes, I did. Well, I tried, the reason I mentioned the point of this hook, not real pointy, but it's a little bit compared to the zings. Let me get a zing out. These zings make the most beautiful stitches. Okay. This is a zing. Look at the head of that. It's just rounded. Can you see it? I hope that's in frame. Beautiful stitches, friends. Beautiful hook. Beautiful. Smooth. Oh, it's just as smooth as this furls. But it's not ergonomic. But it hasn't bothered me. But what bothers me is I can't get in I can't get in the stitches well enough. If it was just a little pointier, I still love the hook. Maybe I will use it when I don't have to get every stitch get in, or every other stitch get in the little bitty place. So, I don't know, friends. I'm still up in the air with these. Beautiful, though. This is the case I bought to put them in. Yeah, and there's my zings. 6, 5.5, 5. 4.5, 4, 3. No, 3, 4, 3.5. No. you know, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6. I guess I can't go backwards this morning. I love this case too. I got this on Amazon. I can link it too. I got a lot of links to go on, don't I? I better get busy. Okay, friends, let's see. How long is this video? I can't tell because I can't look upside down. Let me see. Oh, well, this part, well, there's 2 parts to it, right? Well, I'm not sure, but let's go on a little bit more because I have more to say. I have more to say. Okay. Do any of you, my friends out there, have a Roomba vacuum cleaner? That little robot thing? Well, we do. And I don't know if it's because I'm just not been myself this week. I don't really know what happened, but I dropped it out of my hands, friends. And I do love the little thing. Now, it doesn't clean as good as my, I don't know the name of it, but I have a push vacuum. It's very, very good. Okay, it doesn't clean quite like that, because I can spot on with that. And I can keep going back and forth until I know it's clean. But, you know, the Roomba, and if it finds a dirty place, it'll go back and forth a few times. But, you know, I mean, it's got a whole house to clean, and it has a pattern it goes, and I don't know how it works, but computers. Anyway, I do use it. Not as much as I probably should, because it's a pain to clean. You think you got it clean, and you try to run it again, and the silly thing tells you, clean me, clean me. So, you know what? I better make sure I've got a Pico on every stitch here. Pico, where are you? See, this is what I need to do so I don't have to go back and rip a bunch of stuff out. No, I'm good. We are good friends. We've been getting them, every one of them. Anyway, back to the robot. So I dropped it, and I didn't know I damaged it. I looked at it. It looked okay. It had already finished, okay? I was picking it up because it ran out of battery. It didn't put itself up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Coffee, friends. So I picked it up on the hard tile floor. I don't know what happened. It fell out of my hands. So I thought, well, and it was depleted of battery. So I thought, okay, well, let me get a charge on it. And when it gets charged up, it looks okay. I'll make sure it's okay. So the next day, which was day before yesterday, I hit clean, and it came out, and it just kept going. It wouldn't go anywhere. It just boop, 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 boop. So I looked at it closer, and when I dropped it, it's got bumpers on it, of course. If you've ever seen one, and my bumper had got out. It was like this far away from where it should be. It had a gap like that where it should have been like this. So I figured, oh, that's it. I've had that since we moved in this house, which be 5 years in July. That's a long time for that. But I thought, well, okay, well, I've just lost it. And my husband looked at it and decided he might be able to fix it. Well, friends, he certainly did. He unscrewed the bottom, and it was just where the bumper had popped out underneath there, where you couldn't get it back in. But with the bottom off, he was able to get it all back in there where it belonged, line it up, put the screws back in it. So yay for my husband. Oops, I messed up there. See, I went into the stitch instead of around it. You're supposed to go around it, not in it. Because these things, friends, are supposed to move back and forth. These Picos move back and forth. If you can see that, they move back and forth. And that's what they're supposed to do, because when you put it on, it's going to be stretched out. So it's not going to look like it does now. It's going to be stretched out like something like that. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I hope it turns out okay. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the Roomba. Well, anyway, he got the Roomba fixed. And she was on point yesterday. He also fixed the pantry. So I need to put all my supplies back in the pantry. He was doing some woodwork in there, and he got that finished. So now I have to get in there and reorganize and all that good stuff. All the good stuff, okay? Which it'll be nice to have a functioning pantry back. Yeah. So, what's been going on in y'all's world? Are y'all getting spring? I saw where there's another cold front coming. Yikes. It's going to get, I haven't looked this morning, but as of yesterday, it's going to get down to freezing tomorrow night here again. There's a big snowstorm in Colorado, in Denver. And you know, Colorado, we're up in the Panhandle area. It's not that far. New Mexico's to the left and Colorado is right above it. So if it whooshes down like that, we might, I don't know. We're going to get cold anyway. It's been very mild here and enjoyable. Okay, well, we've had wind. Minus the wind, the temperatures have been great. It was very windy yesterday. But it was from the south. And that always means warmer temperatures. Yeah, see how easy this little pattern is? If you want one of these, go over there to Cinnamon Stitches. I haven't finished the tutorial, of course. I haven't got to where, I've got to the tutorial where I finished one and I saw how to finish it, which is easy. And then I make 2 of these. So I have to make another one of these, and then I'll go back to the tutorial and see where to go from there. Because there's a band on the bottom of it. So I have to figure out, I still have that to go, of course. But see how these Picos are supposed to, yeah, it moves back and forth over that. It's very nice, very nice pattern that she came up with. So this is her baby here that I'm fixing. So I'm just gonna tell you how much I like it and tell you what yarn I'm using. We'll go over the hook of the day. I'm gonna tell you what's going on here. Let's see. I told y'all, did I tell y'all my husband's needs to get another pain shot in his back? Yeah, well, he has an appointment a week from Monday. Not this Monday, coming Monday, but a week from Monday. In Lubbock to go over there and talk to her and get that set up. You know, he has to stop certain medicines. You know how all that is. And then this coming week, next week, Thursday, I think a week from today, I have that appointment with the pulmonologist in Lubbock. Because I have granulomas in my lungs. And they say it was from a serious previous infection. And yes, when I was in my late 30s, I had a bad pneumonia that hung on for a while. Because I was on the wrong medicine. Okay? So, I swear I got that from a dental office. I went to a dental office and I got that nitrous oxide. And a few days after that, I got sick and I had mycoplasma pneumonia. And I don't think they clean their equipment well. To my dying day, I'm going to say that's what happened. We'll never do that again. Don't you put no mask on me from no dentist office. No. I'd rather take the pain than get pneumonia. Of course, I have no way of proving that. But in my heart of hearts, where else would I get it? They said take some deep breaths, and boy, I got that bug in my lungs. Oh, wow, I'm already down to the end? I need to talk to you guys more. And then you make a double crochet right here. Well, look at there. I got my picos done. I'm just checking to make sure before I go on. Because one row are these picos, and the next row, all you do is single crochet in these little spaces. 5 single crochets, and then to the next 5 single crochets. Yeah, it's very easy. Okay, friends. Well, that's my little spiel this morning. But I wanted to get on here. No, I hadn't been around. I said, oh my goodness. They're going to think something happened to us. Daylight savings time, puppies. I just haven't felt very well, so I feel much better today, especially after this good old coffee. What is a nickname for that? Java? Joe? Yummy. Get you some. Friends, my show is over. I'm so glad you came to visit me. If you've enjoyed my content, please consider subscribing to me. Give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love you all. Welcome to all that are new. Welcome to my returning subscribers. I should have said that in the beginning, but I hadn't had my coffee. So, okay, friends. I love you. God loves you. Stay safe. Enjoy whatever weather you're in, whatever time of the day it is you're watching me, and I will catch you next time. It's a wrap, friends. Bye.